It's a long-held tradition for newlyweds to freeze their wedding cake topper to later enjoy on their first anniversary. Janet and John Dobson married December 22, 1973. As they celebrated their first year of marriage,
so we got it out on our first anniversary. We looked at it. It looked just the same as a year earlier. It was so beautiful. We said, we can't cut this. Let's save it for our 25th. So back into the freezer it went.
Wrapped in layers of freezer paper and secured in the original heavily taped cardboard box. In the 1970s, many brides had a white wedding cake. The Dobsons broke this tradition by having a Canadian fruit cake. Janet's mother grew up in Manitoba and used a family recipe to create the three-tier centerpiece and a fourth section for almost 200 guests.
It's mostly raisins, currants, it's candied cherries, but not a lot of the more bitter candied fruits that people associate with fruitcake.
Rum is an option.
Oh, yes.
As an ingredient.
Right. The recipe had this particular recipe called for brandy. Although my mother came from a conservative Methodist family that did not drink alcohol, and so they had the choice in there of orange juice instead of the brandy.
Topped with a layer of almond paste and over that ornate white frosting. 9 years earlier, the couple met at Finland Junior High School in Columbus. They were both 13.
I remember my first sight of her was in our school auditorium where she was bragging to all of her friends about how many classes she was taking. And I looked at my list of classes and realized I had the same classes. And I thought, this girl looks like a know-it-all, so I disliked her immediately. And as it turns out, over the years, I learned she does know it all.
Well, he likes to say that, but he's no slouch himself.
Soon they became friends through junior high and high school, and closer in college. They tied the knot in 1973, a few months after Janet graduated from the University of Michigan in music history. John was still earning a psychology degree at The Ohio State University.
We were both 22, and we were married on December 22nd.
Fast forward to 1998, the Dobsons' 25th wedding anniversary. Surrounded by their two sons and other family, the couple unwrapped about a 6-inch square. How did it taste?
Oh, good. Very good.
Oh, great.
Yeah. It was a very delightful fruitcake.
According to Janet, fruitcakes are dense and will maintain their flavor for several months when well sealed and kept in a very cool place. John credits the high sugar content from all the fruit for preserving their home-baked treasure for so long. Once again, they saved the remaining half for their 50th anniversary, this time giving more attention to preserving the fruitcake. 3 layers of saran wrap, then aluminum foil, and before closing it up into a gallon Ziploc bag,
we shot some argon in there.
Like you do to preserve wine?
So we shot some in the bag to get rid of the oxygen and help preserve it and close the plastic bag. And then that was put back inside Mom's box from 1973, all taped up. Then another 2-gallon Ziploc bag around that.
The Dobsons' fruitcake has endured family moves, power outages in 2008 in the aftermath of Hurricane Ike, and deep freezers. Now they're bringing it out again to celebrate their 50th wedding anniversary.
We'll see who's brave.
John keeps joking about calling the squad.
I've got 911 on speed dial. Just in case.
Just as quality ingredients seem to keep their fruitcake tasting good, the Springfield couple, both 72, believes the recipe for their long marriage includes positive attitudes, mutual respect, good truth, and flexibility.
Both parties have to change. You can't stay the same person. And
agreeing to disagree.
Yes.
They're just accept there are some differences.
Yet both agree the greatest constant through their life journey is humor.
I think humor is the natural way that we deal with the difficulties of life, and so let's use it. One of the most important ways you can tell if you're compatible with somebody is if you laugh at the same things. And we do, because we both see everyday life as funny. So I find the cake kind of funny, too.
Reporting for WYSO News, I'm Kathryn Mobley.